Hi everybody, I'm back with another video, and today is going to be the very long awaited, very highly requested skincare routine. And I have a bunch of skincare here with me and we have a lot to go through. I do want to mention that this video is very kindly sponsored by Yes Style, so thank you so much to Yes Style. They didn't tell me which products to use, so it was really nice to have the freedom to choose whatever I wanted for this video. I thought it would be a fun idea to go onto TikTok and make a little mini haul on Yes Style of all the super viral skincare products that are out there on the Asian market right now. So if you don't know, Yes Style is a website where you can go and shop all of your Asian beauty, skincare, and fashion needs. They literally have all the Korean skincare brands, all the Korean makeup brands, the Chinese brands, Japanese brands, like you name it. Basically any Asian product that you are looking to purchase, they're gonna have you covered. So yeah. So what I did is I went on TikTok and I looked up all of the viral skincare. The products that I have here with me today that I'm going to talk to you guys about because I've been trying them for a couple of weeks now. They've been viral on the internet, and I must say that pretty much all of them are viral for a good reason. And one thing about me is that, like, I'm a sheep when it comes to buying products. Anytime I see something viral on the internet, like on TikTok, I'm falling for it. Like, I'm gonna buy it, and it pretty much never lets me down because to me it's like, if so many people are raving about something, like there's a reason behind it that has to be somewhat good. You know what I mean? I think the order I'm gonna go in is I'm gonna go from the first product that I use in the morning all the way through to the last product I use at night. I do have a couple of variations of like serums and moisturizers, so I don't do the same skincare routine every single day, but I will go through all of the products that I have with me that I've been using for the last few weeks. All right, let's get into it. Starting off, the first product that I use when I wake up in the morning is, of course, face wash. So this is a face wash that I've been really liking over the last few weeks. This is the Mary&May Vegan Low pH Hyaluronic Gel Cleanser. So if I do remember correctly, this one has 10 kinds of different hyaluronic acid in it. And the thing I like about this product is that it's like a gel cleanser and it's really non-stripping. So it's good for sensitive skin, it's good for dry skin, and when I wake up in the morning, I basically feel like my skin isn't too dirty, so I just need like a simple cleanse. I don't want my face wash in the morning to strip away all of my oils, so I'm really loving this one. If you find that you have dry skin or you just want like a more gentle cleanser for the winter time, then I highly recommend this one here. So next up is vitamin C serum. This is probably the most viral vitamin C serum that I've seen on TikTok by far, at least on the Asian skincare market. I mean, like even Madison Beer used this, so that's how you know it's viral. So for me personally, I do like to use this both in the morning and sometimes I'll use it at night as well. Based off all the TikTok reviews that I've seen, the main reason why this product went viral is because it's fading everybody's like dark spots, pigmentation, hyperpigmentation, and just overall like brightening the skin, getting rid of acne scars. I personally don't struggle too much with like acne scarring or pigmentation, but I will say that this certainly helps with bringing a brightness to my skin, helping it smooth out, giving it a glow. This product is really good for all of that. If you're looking for a new vitamin C serum, this is the one that everyone is talking about. So next up is another antioxidant serum. This one here is the Mary&May Idebenone Blackberry Complex Serum, and you've probably seen me talking about this in one of my previous videos, but I have been really liking this one. This one contains blackberry complex, which they claim is a even higher antioxidant than all the vitamin C's out there. For me, I think this product really helps me with achieving that youthful glow, and it does kind of feel like it's detoxifying my skin, smoothing it out, and just doing all the good stuff that antioxidants do. It also brightens just like the vitamin C does. And this one I mainly use in the morning time because I like the way that it looks underneath my makeup. It makes it apply pretty smooth and glowy, so I've been loving this. Next up is moisturizer. I'm really excited to show you guys this one. This one is very hyped up on TikTok, and so far I have been loving it. This is the Beauty of Joseon Red Bean Water Gel. I've only been using this for about 2 weeks or so, I want to say, but after the first try, I've been using it every single morning because what it does is that it hydrates and nourishes the skin, but it actually works for oil control. So when I put this on, it's definitely moisturizing, don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel drying at all, but it controls the oils on my face. I don't know how it does it, but I feel like my makeup and everything just doesn't get as oily and greasy throughout the day when I use this. For me, I always get very greasy and oily in my T-zone area, and it kind of causes my makeup to like start separating and just look crusty throughout the day. It looks cakey, but whenever I use this, I can get a solid extra couple of hours before I have to start like blotting my face and powdering it. It actually works wonders. So I've been loving this gel for my morning moisturizer. A little bit more about this product. It has 44% red bean extract, and it contains peptides that smooths and firms and reduces the signs of aging. It has a light watery texture, and you can actually also use this as like a face mask, like a gel face mask when your skin is feeling extra dehydrated. Also, by the way, like if you are wondering why my voice sounds really funny, it's because I have been sick and I've kind of lost my voice a little bit, so hopefully it's not too obvious and it doesn't bother you guys too much. But yeah, so next up is probably the most important part of the skincare routine, which is SPF. You guys know I don't play around with my SPF, and I do have 3 products here that I use on rotation that I'm going to show you guys. The first sunscreen I want to show you guys is this one here. This is the Round Lab Birch Juice Moisturizing Sunscreen, and it is SPF 50 plus. This sunscreen has been blowing up all over TikTok, and they claim that this is the most popular sunscreen in Korea. So that's how you know it's good. The sunscreen applies like a skincare. It's non-greasy, but it feels super moisturizing and nourishing. It's a little bit on the thicker side. I saw a lot of people on TikTok say that when they use this sunscreen here, they don't even need to apply any moisturizer in the morning. They can just head right out. The reason why this sunscreen acts so much like skincare is because it contains niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, as well as some anti-inflammatory ingredients such as birch extract. Full of good stuff. There's no white cast whatsoever when you use it. My most nourishing, hydrating sunscreen that I've ever used, and I say I would probably use this more on like dry, cold weather, like in the winter time. This is so great. I have another sunscreen here that I'm going to show you guys that I like to use more when I feel like I don't need so much like thick, moisturizing, nourishing ingredients on my face, and I want like a lighter, just a simple sunscreen SPF protection, and that is the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen right here. I actually have 2 of their SPF products with me. So the first one here is obviously just their classic sunscreen. You have probably seen this many times. It's very hyped up. I've seen a little bit of controversy over it, which I don't understand why, because it honestly just does the job. It's a really simple, good sunscreen. It applies really lightly, blends out super well, no white cast. Overall, I just think it's a good sunscreen. It contains rice and probiotics, and it's SPF 50. I actually finished up my last tube of it, which is right here. And this is my second tube of the sunscreen. So honestly, it's like such a good everyday sunscreen. I don't really get the controversy around it. I personally find it to be very good. What I like about this sunscreen is they came out with a like range for their SPF that includes this serum right here, this sunscreen, and it also comes with like a stick sunscreen, which I forgot to bring with me actually. I love the idea of having a sunscreen serum, and whenever I'm going on like a beach day or it's super bright out and I know I'm going to be outdoors all day, I like to actually make sure I have extra SPF protection. And what I'll do is I'll layer a layer of this SPF serum from Beauty and Joseon. It's SPF 50 as well, and then I'll put this sunscreen right over top of that, and then that just makes me feel like I'm double protected in terms of SPF because I have the serum and the sunscreen on, and both of them feel super light, not greasy. So even though I have so much SPF protection on my face, it still feels very light and non-greasy and just really great for hot, humid days. That's everything I wanted to show you guys for my morning skincare routine. So let's get into my nighttime skincare. So starting off with makeup remover, of course, that is the first step of my nighttime skincare routine. Here I have the Beauty of Joseon Radiance Cleansing Balm. And for me personally, I never skip double cleansing. I think it is so important to make sure all of the makeup and toxins on your skin are washed off before you go to bed at night. For double cleansing, you can either use a cleansing balm or cleansing oil. For me personally, I'm traveling all the time. I much prefer to carry a cleansing balm with me around because it's just a little bit more safe. I don't have to worry about like oil spilling in my bag and stuff, and I just find it a little bit easier and cleaner to use. I love this cleansing balm. It does the job perfectly. It melts my makeup off completely. Like my skin feels super clean afterward. It is not oily and it's not greasy, and it doesn't like burn my eyes or anything when I get them in my eyes. It takes off all of my eye makeup as well, including my mascara. My mascara is waterproof, so usually that's like the part that I struggle with, but this this takes it all right off. Basically all the cleansing balms from Korea that I've tried have been really, really good. I've loved them all. The other one that I really, really like is from Numbuzin. I don't have it with me right now, but I did travel with it all summer. And it's like this green tea one. I think it also contains charcoal and it's more like a moussey texture. That one works absolutely amazing. And the cool thing about that one is that you can also use it as a face mask. So if your skin is feeling like dull or dry, dehydrated, you can just like layer a layer of that on your face, and it works as a hydrating face mask, which is really nice when traveling because it has like a double function. Moving on to face wash, sometimes I'll use the Mary&May face wash at night when I feel like my skin is extra dry and I don't want to like exfoliate or strip it too much. If I want more of like a deep clean and an exfoliating clean, I'm gonna be using my Clearly Corrective Brightening and Exfoliating Daily Cleanser from Kiehl's. This one obviously is not Asian skincare, but it works really, really well. It really deep cleans my face, and it has these like little tiny exfoliating beads that I like to use when I feel like I have dead skin or like little bumps on my face. They really help me to remove all of that. This one for dry, sensitive skin days, and then this one for deep cleaning and exfoliating. Next up, now that our face is all clean, I like to go in with my Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence from CosRX. Again, this is probably a product that all of you already know about, and I know that there's a little bit of controversy around this product and just Snail Mucin products in general. Some people say that it tends to clog up their pores or give them little bumps, but I did not find that at all with this product, honestly. Back when my skin was really dry and just irritated from returning to the dry climate in Canada after being in Asia for a couple of months, this product seriously was a lifesaver. I think the most hydrating skincare product in the entire world is probably Snail Mucin. For me personally, I don't think it clogs my pores. It just nourishes my skin so much and really restores any glow that I've lost because of like dry climate or hormone changes or anything like that. I just love Snail Mucin. I think I'll use it forever. If you're new to Snail Mucin, I know there's a bit of controversy around it, so be aware of that, and maybe don't put too thick of a layer on your first try, and do some test patches just in case it does like clog your skin or break you out a little bit. Me personally, I do use like 4 whole pumps of this at night because, like I said, I love this product so damn much. It just does so much favors for my skin. I do apply this over damp skin, and if I'm using like retinol or niacinamide or other active ingredients that day, then I'll kind of put a light layer of this just as a protective film. That way it really prevents my skin from being like burned or irritated from the active ingredients. Like retinol, I've had some pretty bad retinol burns, okay? Oh, and another thing with this product is that I've heard that it's become so popular that they're making fakes on the internet. So you really, really want to avoid that. Be so careful about where you're sourcing your skincare products. Make sure you go somewhere reliable, like Yes Style, and get the real deal, because with fake products you never know what they're putting in there. It can be super dangerous and really damage your skin. So next up is retinol. This is probably the most hyped active ingredient right now, and everyone is talking about retinol. I must say that my first few experiences with retinol have not been so great. Okay, I think I gave myself like 3 retinol burns. The first one was absolutely disastrous, you guys. Oh my god, please be so careful when you first start off with retinol. Make sure you use one that's good for sensitive skin, and make sure it's a very low dose, and make sure you do not use too much. So the retinol I have to show you guys here is the Retinol Intense Reactivating Serum from SomeByMi, and this one is only a 0.1% retinol, which is really, really good for starters or people with sensitive skin. The reason why this retinol became so popular is that it is really, really good for beginners, and I actually heard that you don't need to take breaks when you start off using the serum. If you don't know, like when you start off using retinol, you're supposed to use it like once a week, and then twice a week, and then 3 times a week, and just work your way up until you can use it every day. This one, I heard that even beginners do not need to take breaks on this. Like they can use this every single day and they will be fine, no chemical burns. I think maybe because it is a 0.1, so a pretty low dose of retinol. A little bit more about this product: it contains panthenol and ceramide, which apparently are the ingredients that protect your skin from the retinol irritation. I will say that if you are a beginner, I still wouldn't put a huge thick layer of this on all the time. I would still proceed with a little bit of caution, just because I have personally suffered the effects of retinol burn, and I don't want you to go through that too. In case you guys don't know, apparently retinol and SPF are like the key ingredients to prevent skin aging and to just prolong the youthfulness of your skin for as long as possible. So yeah, if you haven't started using retinol yet, I would highly recommend that you do try it out, and this one here is really good for beginners. And like I said, this retinol is 0.1%. I do use this one every single day, but once or twice a week I don't use this. I will use this retinol here because I am trying to build up a higher tolerance and start using slightly higher concentrations of retinol, and this is how I'm kind of doing it. So yeah, once or twice a week I don't use that one, I'll use this one, and this is 1% retinol in squalene, and it's from The Ordinary. And of course, 0.1% retinol is way lower than 1% retinol, so this baby here can be very dangerous. I would highly recommend to slowly build up a tolerance to a higher retinol dose, and this is just kind of how I'm doing it, is by using these two products. This one I only use like 2 or 3 drops, and I mix it in my moisturizer and then just apply that on my skin over top of a serum. And I will be showing you the moisturizers that I use at night right now. So starting off with this one that I've been using for months now, this is the Full Nutrient Firming Cream from Numbuzin. This cream contains red ginseng, and I don't think this is a viral product, but they sent this to me, and the second I started using this, I fell absolutely in love because it is so moisturizing, you guys, and it's like a little bit of a thicker consistency, which is why I like to only use this at night. But basically whenever I use this, I wake up with like the most hydrated, plump, gorgeous skin. So highly recommend this one for a nighttime moisturizer. All right, I have one more nighttime moisturizer to show you guys. This one is the Aestura Atoll Barrier 365 Cream, and it's for strengthening skin barrier and moisturizing. The reason why this one went super viral, I think, is actually because somebody saw one of the girls using this in Singles Inferno, like the dating show on Netflix. It is the top #1 moisturizer at Olive Young, so in Korea, this is their #1 most popular moisturizer. So you kind of know that it's gotta be at least a little bit good. So this product actually contains these tiny beads inside, and the beads contain a super hydrating agent called ceramide capsules, I think. And then when you rub those beads into your face, they kind of just melt in your skin, they pop and then release a super moisturizing agent, and apparently it increases moisture by 80%. And the reason why I was really excited to buy and try this one out is because it does claim to be strengthening for the skin barrier. And last year when I went to Korea, I did get my skin analysis done at a spa called Choyaruki, which, by the way, Choyaruki has the most absolutely incredible skincare products, and I absolutely loved my facial experience and my skin analysis when I went to Korea last year. So I highly recommend checking out Choyaruki if you guys are in Korea, and just checking out their products in general because they're so good. Anyways, I did get my skin analysis done at Choyaruki, and they said that my main concern for my skin is that I need to strengthen the skin barrier. Apparently I have a really weak skin barrier, which concerns me a lot because that just sounds like it's really bad. So I've kind of been looking around for products that are good for the skin barrier, and this one claims to do just that. So yeah, so far I've been really loving this. Like I said, super hydrating and nourishing, and that's what I look for my nighttime skincare moisturizer. All right, so I have a few more products to talk to you guys about. Starting off with eye creams, I have 2 that I like here. This one is the Mary&May one that I've showed you guys in one of my previous videos. It works really well. I like the applicator. I kind of just dot it under my eyes and blend it in, and it really helps to smooth out and moisturize the under eye area, which is basically what I need in an eye cream. This one here is the Snail Mucin one from CosRX, and like I mentioned earlier, I do really like Snail Mucin products, and this one is a super hydrating, okay? It feels super smoothing underneath the skin. You only need a tiny bit of this product, and it goes a long way. It does contain peptides and niacinamide, so I think the peptides are really meant to nourish and hydrate underneath the eyes, and then the niacinamides are supposed to be good for brightening the dark under eye area. I find it to be hydrating hydrating, fast absorbing. It really smooths out my under eye area and reduces the look of fine lines. I even find that it looks great under makeup. Yeah, this is probably my favorite eye cream as of right now. But if you don't like Snail Mucin, then go ahead and give this one a try. I also really like to use castor oil. Actually, I don't have my castor oil with me right now, but actually, like, if I'm out of eye cream or I just don't have any on hand, I like to use castor oil around my eye area, and it really helps to like plump up the under eye area. It's obviously really moisturizing. I mean, it's literally like pure oil, and I haven't found that it clogs my pores or anything. It does reduce the look of my fine lines. So if you have castor oil lying around and you don't want to buy an eye cream, then just use that. And a plus for that is that if you like spread it around your eye area and it gets on your lashes, it does help to make your lashes grow. So we're on the last product, and that is obviously a lip moisturizer. And here I have the Tokobo Vita Glaze Lip Mask. Again, I don't think this one is a viral product, but it should be. Okay, first of all, like, look how adorable she is. And second, she smells freaking amazing. She literally smells like Japanese soda. It's so good. It's so moisturizing, and I just love the way that it looks on my lips. Like, when I apply this on my lips, it straight up looks like a glazed donut. My lips just look so shiny and juicy, and then I wake up with them super moisturized. So this is hands down my favorite lip mask probably ever. And yeah, that is actually the end of my skincare routine. This is all of the skincare that I have been hauling around Asia with me. They literally occupy so much space in my suitcase, but I don't even care. I have no regrets because they are all so good, and skincare is very important for me, especially when traveling. Your skin might be reacting to extra like pollution and stuff. So I love all of my babies right here. Almost all of these products can be found on YesStyle, so I'll have all of that linked in the description bar down below. And thank you again to YesStyle for sponsoring today's video. I'm so happy to be able to share all of these really great products with you guys. I do hope you guys try out some of these products because they're genuinely really good. And yeah, that is my updated skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.